everybody, welcome back to Card Curiosity, where we try to find the best possible ways to make a good return on your investment in the sports card world. And we're going to continue our series with Optic football blasters for 2024. Like I said before, they are hard to find. We were able to get a case from GameStop, and we've had two videos to look at kind of the first half of this case, and we are going to unwrap the last 10 blasters in this particular video. So try to do it as quick as we possibly can, and perhaps we'll have some fast forwarding here. We'll see, but I'll pick these out. You know a little bit what to expect. You get the purple shocks, 3 of those, I believe, per box here. So try and get everything out one box at a time. You're looking for downtowns. You're looking for the new uptowns, which we found a nice Rock Bowers of that appears to be around a $300 to $400 card. And you can pull autographs. We've not seen autographs yet. Maybe this will be the video that we do. So box number 1 here, box number 11 of the case. First holo, Malik Washington. We've not had a ton of great names on the holo and the shocks, and just as I say that, we get a nice Michael Penix, so that'll be one of the better ones that we've seen for sure. Puka Nacua. Oh, that's a different parallel here. So let's take a look. You get downtowns, hash marks, and more. 3 blasters, purple shock. So this is like these are like fire emojis. I wonder how rare those are. Let's see. Doesn't say much, but it's the first one we've gotten in 11 boxes, so that must be pretty good. We'll set that in its own little pile here. And Puka, of course, is a great player. Not a rookie, but that could be worth a couple bucks. There's DJ James. Still haven't seen any Drake Mays yet. We've got base Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, I think, JJ McCarthy, and so we found a lot of the good rookies on the base side. But really would like the holo of Jaden Daniels. That would be kind of the best hit. So best thing you can find. He's in high demand right now. So here we go. Box number 2 of the video. Looks like we got maybe a thick one coming up there. So patch should be on the way. We got 2 patches in the first half of the case. Like I said previously, if you have any interest in some of these base cards, we don't have much to do with it. Whoa, something different here. That could just be a fake out. Let's see. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's a gold downtown. That would be insane. I don't really expect that, but who knows here. That's nothing. Chain reaction. Okay, it just looked different, of course, but it's Patty Mahomes chain reaction, not a silver or anything like that. Let's keep going. Hey, there's a nice one, Caleb Williams. So that's one of the better purple shocks we can get. The centering is a little off left to right, so we won't be able to grade it, but should help get some of our money back there for sure. Just McClellan. Backwards, the patch is Adonai Mitchell. So patch there of the rookie, Roman Wilson on the shock. So we're doing all right as far as big names here in this video when it comes to the purple shocks. Again, I'm just not sure about that fire emoji puka. That could be pretty nice. We get alerts, on Twitter and other places when certain sets go back in stock at like Target and GameStop and stuff, and so that's really the only way you seem to be able to find these boxes anywhere is online, and if you're quick to the trigger to buy them when they jump up there. We got, hey, signature, nice, Ricky Waters. Okay, so don't know much there. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be an old school one. So dual threat, 1988 at Notre Dame. Very cool. So that's a nice little surprise there. Autograph from the blaster. I mean, it looks really sharp. Not gonna be numbered or anything, but like, man, if you get the right player there in that autograph, that'd be sweet. So we'll take an auto for sure, and then a silver hollow of Bucky Erving. So that'll play. Erving was one of the better players last year. Let's see, Johnny Wilson right there. Smith on the hollow. Shipley purple. Thrash purple. Joe Alt. Okay. All right. So these 10 boxes are looking pretty good. All we really need is a nice Jaden Daniels parallel, and a downtown, like a legit downtown would be nice. It feels like we got the uptown, which is really cool, worth a good amount of money. But like it feels second best, if that makes sense, to the downtowns. And we have never pulled a downtown, so it would be fun to do that. All right, here we go. We got like a blue. I don't think I've ever seen the blue before. Rated rookie. Oh man, be nice. I bet this is probably numbered. Who is that? Ryan Flournoy. What is that numbered to? It's not. It's not numbered, but I'll tell you what, it's an awesome card. Beautiful. Don't know anything about the player. Boy, if you can get the right player on that card, that'd be sick. All right, Gibbs there, silver. Roman Wilson on the hidden potential. I don't think that's numbered or anything. Malachi Corley. Silver there. Trace. Agent Joe Milton. His stuff is looking pretty good ever since he traded to the Cowboys, I believe. So that could be worth a decent amount. But he's never started a game or anything. But I'll put him down here with like the extra good players / cards. And here we go. Let's continue. Let's see. We've got six of them left here. All right, Jaden Daniels, where you at? Where you at? Let's find you. Cowing, Benson, Cooper, Silver, Stover, Stover was so good at Ohio State, I feel like eventually he's going to figure it out and be a big part in the NFL. Allen and Pratt there to wrap it off. So we have 5 left, and here's what I'll do. Since we're already at 10 minutes on the video, I'm going to unwrap the rest of these just to save a little time, and let's see if we can go through them quick and find something big. Be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, here we go. Last 5 boxes are unwrapped. Let's see. See if we can't finally find the Jaden Daniels. No Jaden Daniels parallels yet, which I think is crazy. Brian Thomas Jr., I think that's the first of his that we've seen. He's definitely one of the better ones. Ladd McConkey, base. It's a good one there. Neighbors, all right, so we got some good receivers coming out here. Kirk. All right. Bowers, rookie recruit. Not sure if that's worth very much there. Brees Hall, silver. Okay. 4 boxes to go. 4 boxes to go. I don't know what that is. I doubt it's a downtown or anything. Nice color match. Cool. On the likes of J.J. McCarthy would be nice there on the color match, especially if it's gradable. Chop. There's Drake May finally on the base. I think that's the first Drake May we've seen. Bell. Oh, Jaden Daniels. It's the passing grade. Interesting. So just a base. I don't think we've seen any of those. Does that mean it's like a short print? Does that mean it's rare? I don't know. It's not a hollow or anything. We'll sleeve it just in case, and I guess we'll throw it in the good pile. But it might not be. Who knows? All right. Last hollow there. Okay. Coming down to the end. You can tell. I mean, the stacks of parallels are getting big. Looks like we got a thick one here. Throw that at the end. All right. Arnold. Hey, there we go. Finally. All right. Jaden Daniels. Purple scope or whatever they call it here. Nice. And it looks like pretty well centered. Maybe like a dimple there on the left side, so might not be grading it again, but still a nice one. That'll help us get back close to even. And a Brock Bowers on the hollow. That is awesome. Again, another dimple. Like, man, the quality control is insane. I should probably do a video on PSA here soon, talking about like just the changes. You know, the PSA changed their grading standards, and a lot of people are like pretty concerned about it. And I honestly am not, because the cards that we're pulling are such bad quality that like I just can't send cards in. And so like last year we might have sent, let's just say, you know, maybe we sent in 250 cards last year to PSA, and our gem rate's pretty good, maybe 70 or 80%. We usually get 10s, and I'm still getting 70 to 80% 10s. But you know, I've opened cases and cases of things here this year in 2024 and 25, like Prism, like Optic, and there's no cards to grade because they got dimples and crap all over them. So I think if you're actually being careful about what you send in, you're not going to be sending very much, because the amount of cards that you get that are going to be 10s are very, very small. So here is the patch, and it's a good one. Drake May. How about that? Good end to that particular box. So yeah, so that's my opinion here. Sure, you know, you can complain about PSA all you want, and there's definitely things that you know, that people may not like, and you don't have to like about them. They're not going to be perfect, but you still, I mean, I blame the companies more than anything. Topps and Panini, they are not making cards that are gradable like they were in 2023. I feel like those ones you could send in, Topps Chrome, things like that, Prism. Those were getting good grades. These ones are not. So something has happened to the quality control for sure. Joe Milton on the base. All right, we are down to the very last box of the entire case. How did we do? Oh, I don't know. We'll have to add it all up and give it our best guess here. Marvin Harrison. All right. I think that's the first time we've seen Marv. Go Bucks. Hopefully Marv has a bounce back year. I think he should. I think he'll do good. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Badgett on the hollow. McMillan. Marvin there. All right, one last silver. It's going to be Justin Herbert. And that will do it, an entire case. So, in our first couple boxes, we pulled the best hit of the whole case, the Brock Bowers. If we sell that for $300 to $350, then we're halfway to making our money back. And then if you look at like the biggest probably cards, you know, this is a $20 card here, that Drake May. If his is $20, you know, Marv's probably 10. Jaden's going to be more like 40 or 50. Neighbors and Thomas are probably in that 10 to 20 range. Bucky Irving on the hollow. Caleb Williams will be probably in that 20 to 30 range. And, you know, Penix, 10 to 20. So, like, you know, the hollow of Brock Bowers is also going to be pretty nice. Got the autograph. So I think it's a pretty safe bet. We're going to make our money back here, but there's not going to be much room for profit in this particular case. I'm sure there's better ones out there. Maybe we got an average one or a bad one. I don't know. But overall, it's a fun rip, good product if you can find it. Until next time, stay curious.